Very dark navy. I guess they're trying to give the widest possible color range options for players who do care. I say I should stop. I say I should stop. Yeah, ooh, tint 2 is interesting. Tint 2 doesn't have the same color selection as Tint 1. I think not. Yeah, well, let's see. The number of blacks have been fewer. Only sense like one. There's only one because this one is not true black. Okay, there's two blacks, but not as many selection of colors. There are more varieties of blacks in tint 1. Interesting. Oh, this is very Joker coded. Am I back? Okay, OBS Studio reconnection successful. So I think I should be back. Yeah, so I keep forgetting that now there's a reset every week. The router resets once instead of resetting every day. So that yeah, I need to take that into account if I choose to stream today because that it's the day when it resets. So I was offline for like 4 or 5 minutes. I was yapping about color selection. Heck, I don't know what was cut off, really. Oh, it's nothing important. Well, none of this is important. It's a dude on the internet playing games and yapping about his personal life. I was talking about how this gives off Green Goblin vibes. It's either Green Goblin or the Hulk. Or Lex Luthor. Yeah. This is more Kamen Rider vibes. In terms of vibes, just pure vibes, okay? I'm not talking about anything deep. Purple and black. Purple and gold. That looked like a Protoss unit in StarCraft. Oh. The red is eye-catching, can't deny that. And is there some good lounge electronica, whatever you want to call it, just playing in the background. As I struggle to find the perfect stripe color for an armor that I don't even intend to wear. Black stripes. Ooh. I either go for a matching gold-ish color or go for something that contrasts against everything. Iron Man if I go for gold and red combo. Basically every every color combo I think it has its like fictional counterpart that I can think of from someplace, and if I can't think of anything, it's because I haven't like read enough fictional work, or it's because it's a bad color combo that no one will ever use in fictional works. It's Iron Man, it's a Green Goblin, it's Lex Luthor, it's Evangelion if I go for purple and green accented. Why do I care so much about the color? Maybe I go for a neutral. A neutral gray. Neutral and boring gray. It's very important that you look nice when battling unspeakable horrors from deep space. Alright, I don't like how douchebaggy this vesting makes me look. I'm going... you know, the whole jean and leather jacket combo, or the hoodie and pants, these are extremely American coded outfits. Fine. You know, let's be American one more day, I guess. Basic as N7. Let's go N7 all the way. So they have max health boosts and minor shield boosts. Weapon damage, headshot damage. And if I want all those views, I'm gonna have to stick with this Ah, la 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 la. Alright, fine, fine. Is that tricking out my own ride? Yeah. You know, car modding scene. It's exactly what it's like. Okay. Always leave CIC last. Let's work from the very bottom.
Good dog.
Good dog. No, not the armor locker again. I'm traumatized after spending so much time picking a right color. This, yes, this I need to do something about. The guns I bought or acquired. Chakram. Wow. Carbine. I don't recall the carbine. Oh yeah, it was too heavy and I decided not to use it. I mean the other options, go without two guns and just stick to one gun. No, why would you do that? Why would you move the fucking cursor, man? I mean, Phaeton 5 has served me well, faithfully and all that. But perhaps, oh, the fucking carbine is a shotgun. Ah, man. This is also heavy, fuck. All the shotguns are heavy as fuck. Then ultralight, no. This is a weird ass setup. Fine. Because I just want to test the gun in actual combat. Wait, where's the guy who's always... Ah, there he is.
With you till the end, Shepard.
Alright, bro.
Rachni? Of all the things that... It's like you got the opposite of a horseshoe up your ass. Grunt is crazier than you, and that's saying something. You're better looking, at least.
Oh, thanks.
Hey.
Grunt has a perpetual Krugen baby face, and that's his problem. Unlike Rex, which has a more mature looking face. Yeah, it's nice to just appreciate the atmosphere. Once again, this is the me contemplating at everything and just admiring everything. Beauty of it all, the majesty, and the model of the Normandy as I want to have missed for so many hours. I finally picked it up. Okay, so this was where it was. I guess it pays for me to just stop and admire the stuff. Okay, so it's being held up by some kind of retractable pneumatic supports. And multiple shuttles, and you should be able to see the same supports here. Yeah, these are the supports retracted. These are when the supports are not retracted. This is where you embark on the shuttle. It's being held up right now by clamps. I've been here, I've searched this near nuke before. My gallery of models is still not complete, which means that there must be something else hiding in one of the nooks and crannies, many nooks and crannies of the ship. Okay, so I think Shuttle Bay is not meant for us to carry foreign dignitaries, while the CIC, which includes the place where Rex and the Turian ambassador, Turian leader actually, the leader of the entire Turian civilization, the Primarch, or was it? Yeah, CIC is where they reside. So I guess that's why there's a checkpoint to prevent crew member from bringing guns or something over there where they could threaten the foreign dignitary. That's why they set up a checkpoint there. Although before we pick up the foreign dignitary, they've already set up a checkpoint, which makes people question like, why? Why did they know that the Normandy is about to pick up important guests? Guess important enough that you want to use some kind of checkpoint to protect them. I mean, this is a fucking warship, and at this point, do you not trust everyone on board the ship? In this situation, is a warship. You know, you should expect all crew members to be trustworthy. Plus, even at the CIC, where the foreign dignitaries are staying, they have human crew members there working as well. So I don't get. I came up here because I'm about to change my headset due to low battery warning. I'm gonna auto out very quickly. I'll keep the music going. Maybe I do an extra 40 minutes. Pretty weird. I ate a really heavy meal. Thought I couldn't eat more. And I don't know, I feel tiny bit peckish right now. Which is why I say I want to do maybe 40 minutes more, because after that I'm thinking maybe not. Thinking about cooking a meal. It's always a question of like how much time it takes to cook a meal versus how much time it takes for me to eat it. I don't want to eat it. Let's see the sun come up, and that's gonna mess with my sleep. I think I'm just gonna go for the lazy option of just not cooking. Yeah, the thing is, I had like a bunch of bread with peanut butter that earlier in the day, and then after that I ate a heavy meal, and still I'm feeling a little hungry. Sometimes I regret by not listening to my body, and price, the consequence, if you want to call it that, is that my muscles are sore, basically. Yeah, so that's a sign that my body is not repairing itself properly. And sometimes I give in, I eat, and then I feel too bloated the next day, and the whole day I don't feel like doing anything, I don't feel like eating anything, I don't feel like doing shit, because all the food in me just makes me go, me so full, me don't want to do anything, me just want to spend all day picking a color for my armor. Is it a darker green? There's no darker green, but perhaps a nicer looking green there. A golf green. Yeah. Omega email. Wait. Why did the Omega email disappear? The next appearance. Yara, next appearance. And this is ED's original appearance. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but there should be an email about some Omega stuff over here, but why is it gone now? Is it because I've read it? Yeah, it feels like a bug. Alright, let me drop by CIC to check. Yeah, it's gone. It's a bug. It's definitely a bug. I remember. Yeah, alright, it's all the way down here. I see. Okay, yes, from Bray, the email from Bray. Push all the way down.
Commander.
Okay, where was I? Right, I was at engineering. I was about to talk to the reporter.
So, the Arachnite, that must get your mouth watering.
Can't do a story. That's as classified as it gets.
I suppose it would cause a panic, but wouldn't the news drive up recruiting?
It might also piss off a Krogan with diplomatic immunity. No thanks.
Yeah, she knows that she needs to keep her mouth shut.
Commander.
I don't have to do any sort of like complicated moral choice. Oh, not mid-conversation or anything.
Commander, I understand you faced Rachni on your mission.
You know about them?
In our cycle, we use them as weapons. Biological proxies. It was before I was born, but every Prothean had heard the stories. When we knew of them, the Rachni spent their lives singing thoughts to each other. But our scientists were more interested in their biology. The Rachni were well suited to harsh conditions. So we bred them for violence, selecting the most cunning and warlike of the queens. Then we unleashed them upon our enemies. For a time, it worked, until they became too cunning and warlike and turned on us. We put them down before they could develop any further. We thought they had been exterminated. Yet it seems our experiment evolved into this cycle's nemesis.
So partly it's the Rachni being so violent and aggressive is partly the fault of fucking Proteans breeding them to be cunning and warlike. Great. Rachni turn on the Proteans themselves and were not exterminated, and fuck, we chose again not to exterminate the Rachni. Well, we are trying to save ourselves, right? We hope that this is not going to be yet another Reaper cycle where everyone gets housed. We're trying to end the cycles. We're trying to, yeah, end the Reapers. So maybe the Rachni stays forever good because there won't be another cycle.
There was no such thing as trusting the Rachni in our cycle. They were animals. But if they will fight the Reapers now, so be it.
Well, I mean, back in your cycle, a lot of us, a lot of sapient species that you're talking to right now, including us humans, are animals, right? So you guys were talking about Solaris licking their eyes or something with their tongue. So yeah, the fact that you can't trust Rachni in the last cycle doesn't mean shit in this cycle after so much time has passed.
Rachni proved the universe favors the strong. Our cycle tried to exterminate them, then yours, and they still survived.
I just, yeah, made a comment on that. They just keep coming back. But it's not about rewarding the strong, it's about rewarding the ones that can survive. And, you know, things that are quote unquote strong are not necessarily the best adapted to survival. It's kind of like cockroaches will inherit the earth, right? We humans are quote unquote strong enough to invent things that can kill cockroaches, but if we blow ourselves up with nukes, it's not us that inherit the earth, it's going to be other species. So strong or smart, it's a matter of perspective. Ultimately, it's all about survival, and I think the Protheans have a very broken understanding of how evolution and natural selection works.
I would prefer to be alone.
Alright, he's done talking about Ragnar. It is nice that the team members that you don't take on missions, if they have anything to comment about, you know, that they would have commented about in the mission, then, well, you can get that commentary by talking to them. So it's not a complete loss in terms of not taking a teammate to a mission. They'll still talk to you about their feelings about that mission.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved?
Fuck you.
Moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good.
all these crew members with their ability to turn their neck, their head that far back, man.
Shepard,
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report. Nothing about lubricants and oils and lots of moaning and Edie's physical shell. Ah. Morning, coat tree. Is there any advantage to keeping everything lit in this like orange light in the engineering section, or is it just because it's cool? I don't know. It does give some variety. Keeps the ship from looking boring.
Wasn't the first time we've faced Rachni.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Noveria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
Maybe I should have brought Garrus along. Seems like he has more personal commentary for the mission. Then, well, I brought Edie and Liara, and Liara was with me with the whole Rachni Queen mission, because Rachni Queen mission also involved Matriarch Benezia, right? Which was one of Liara's mother. And it was revealed that Matriarch Benezia was under indoctrination. So yeah, I brought Liara. Liara has nothing special to say about Arachni's. What the fuck? And here we get the Garrus boasting about the mission, even though... Okay, who else was with me? I'm pretty sure Liara was with me for that mission, but I can't remember the second guy. Wasn't Garrus, was it?
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
Hell yeah.
Siding with the giant spiders again, huh, Shepard? Let's hope this finally pays off.
Well, according to my war score, yes, that it paid off.
Most people have never even seen Arachni. The Normandy, we're a regular safari tour.
Safari tour. Yeah, I find it funny because recently just watched a documentary on ghost elephants.
If I never see another spider again, I'll die a contented Turian. Unless they have spiders in the afterlife. Damn. So who needs their ass kicked now?
Who needs their meters calibrated now?
So who needs their ass kicked now?
I think, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop once I'm done talking to everyone, because...
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tali did.
But Caden didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again. Hello, Commander.
Commander.
Okay. So Chakwas doubles as a psychologist offering mental health support.
Hello, Commander.
Commander.
Engineer Adams having some confidence issues. Nice lounge. Yeah, you just cut up here with a book. Ah, that'd be so nice. So nice. So comfy. And this could be my own personal den. Feels so nice. You have a view of the outer space. You got books. You got nice mood lighting. Yeah. Sounds greedy because I, as a commander, already get a huge room for myself that other crew members don't. Other crew members have to sleep in bunk beds.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Okay. So they are working hard to...
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
to help me with the Crucible project. Now, I exited the room because I want to see the monitors all turn to face me again, if they do it. Boop. Oh, nice. Audio log. Grunt addresses new Aralat company recruits, who have all perished now. Because I chose spiders, choose fucking bugs over Krogans. Still don't understand why they put a 10-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt, laughter. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pijacks for soldiers. Recruit. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills. Runt. Grunt. Oh, okay, grunt is... It's both a sound, you know, the grunting sound, but it's also another way of calling a Krogan a runt. You know, the runt of a litter, the weakest member of a group of newborns. A grunt. Okay, so grunt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. Oh! What an insult to a Krogan. The recruit goes, no one talks to Hurk. Someone help him out. Maybe move in an hour. Okay, so I assume Grunt punched the recruit in the face or something. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible. Admiral, I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? The game crashed. Great. No, something made me lose focus. I don't know why. It's weird. The game did not crash. Yep. Something made the game lose focus. Anyway. Yeah, Rachni strutting down the halls. They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. 3-letter names, all both starting with L. Yeah, according to War Score, the War Score, it says that Rachni did eventually get accepted by scientists working on a Crucible project, right?
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact,
oh shit, I should have saved.
Distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Here's to you, Liara. No? What's the full name? Does she have a last name, or is it just Liara? And here's to you.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Flatterer.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Oh. Okay. Warp and lock. Okay. That's... Yeah, I wasn't expecting... Okay, I wasn't expecting in-depth conversation, and when that in-depth conversation progressed, I wasn't expecting the conversation to be ended so abruptly.
I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
I need to head over the med bay for Liara's warp ability. I'm gonna have to pay real hard credit if I want to upgrade that. No conversation? No incidental?
Perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could... but... Should test with...
That's worse.
Yeah, right. Eve wants him to shut up about vocalizing all his thoughts, because sometimes he vocalizes some pretty disturbing things. You know, like, I want to test this and this chemical on this female here, and that freaks Eve out. So he's self-censoring. And the self-censorship is just, yeah, it makes things even worse. Warp ammo. Slam, flash, fortification. More damage from barriers and armor. So it's good against biotics, basically. And right now, I already have warp. I don't have warp ammo. I can get armor piercing ammo. More weapon damage, more damage to armor. More damage to barriers and warp ammo seems to be better than armor piercing. Let me alt tab to check if that is true. As a soldier, incendiary is superior to warp and armor-piercing ammo. That's Mass Effect 2. What about Mass Effect 3 though? A lot of people are saying warp ammo is OP. Warp is more for biotech class Shepards. Temporary measure taken for collector missions. Hmm. If you need to deal with shields, it's best to use a submachine gun or a fully automatic burst fire assault rifle. If using biotechs, warp is best. Stick with armor piercing. This, all right. So it's not a consensus. Oh, Mass Effect 3. Everyone's asking question about Mass Effect 2. I think because it's the most beloved Mass Effect of the entire trilogy. So armor piercing allows you to shoot directly through walls and on top of covers. Okay. 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 I have time to decide.
Something else, Commander?
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like it.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before benefit.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. I should consider him an enemy.
Sorry, Vorcha offspring have an allergy to dairy.
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Right. The Tuchanka thingy.
You've always defended your Jennifer.
Curing the Jennifer.
Never change mind.
Those circumstances.
Reaper invasion. Indeed, would be
and all those experiments.
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose.
We'll
be here, continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
We'll be here continuing to study Shroud. Oh, right. So he will have the conversation regarding the Shroud.
To Tuchanka.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
What can you
Climate regulator. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
Yeah. Until Krogans turn on you and you had to use your gift, turn it into a Trojan horse gift.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different. My patient, my response. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. She said, please.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen. Must improve mutagen as well. Tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Let's see if the others have opinions about Shroud. No. Alright.
It's my pleasure.
It made me feel bad having her get down. Even though I have no intention of talking to her. I think Garrus not here, right? I just talked to him earlier at the lounge. At the game room. Not the lounge. More like the game room. And yeah. Just boasting about his experience with Rachni. About being on a safari tour. So yeah, I've cleared that. Like more than half of the gameplay time, I think around 70% of all my gameplay time is spent running around talking to people, and I don't mind it. It's, for me, it's a very deliberately chill game.
Commander Shepard.
As always, I close everything with
Don't
chat.
worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
So humans don't like how Krogans smell, I guess. Okay. Yeah, smells. Fuck. Forget, right? If you're meeting other sentient species, they all emit their own odor. They have their own chemicals and all that. They emit their own odor, and you have to deal with that. You have to be acclimated to how aliens smell, and the aliens in turn have to get used to how humans smell. We're just barely tolerating each other.
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I managed to deflect the question. I said, well, why are you asking me questions about human behavior? Why not ask about Turian or Asari behavior? And then she went off on a tangent and completely forgot that she wanted to ask me questions about human behavior. And it's kind of rich for Liara to be, talking about getting more private with her personal life. When she, as a shadow broker, is she's reading all the personal emails of a bunch of very important people.
Hello, Shepard.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, he learned from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah.
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
It wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
Whatever.
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end. Talk with everyone. Fortunately, the internet cut means that there's a 5-minute missing chunk of the stream, and this second chunk is kind of short. I prefer to have one long video, but whatever. So I guess I hang out at Captain's cabin. Well, before I hang out at the Captain's cabin, I do want to do a little preview of upcoming missions. I like SSDs. They load everything so quickly. This is zero waiting time. Still gonna alert the Reapers, right? Suen, the Arachnite homeworld, tightly locked to the system's red dwarf. One side constantly bombarded by the sun, the other completely frozen. Life evolved in the Terminator zone, perpetual twilight zone. Wrestling with the engineering problems of Suen's extreme surface environment may have given the Arachnite their first insights into how to build interstellar spacecraft. So they do know how to do engineering. They're not just like capable of launching themselves into space without any need for a spacecraft. Krogan, resistant to Suen's toxic atmosphere, carried weapons of mass destruction into secret chambers of Arachnite queens and detonated explosions so powerful sinkholes are still visible today. Weapons of mass destruction, WMD. American. But yeah, I thought people have, you know, spacesuits, armors, and stuff like that to deal with toxic atmospheres. Why do you need to mention that Krogans are resistant to Suen's toxic atmosphere? I guess Krogans being resistant to the atmosphere means that even if their spacesuit is compromised, they'll still have a higher chance of surviving compared to those that are not resistant to the toxic atmosphere. How is it toxic? It's not mentioned. I know about the Terminator zone thingy, but toxic? What? What? Alright, maybe it's the gas composition, I think. I don't like that Reaper is hanging out here. I don't know why it's hanging out here. It's not 100%. Kind of like Gemini Sigma. I don't think I can 100% it. So there's Cerberus abductions here, and let's see, scan dig site. What is the dig site thingy? Those two are Tuchanka, so it's Tuchanka. I think. But dig site, what? Cerberus attack. This one is also Tuchanka. Banning is a specific location, so dig site. Wait. Yeah, so the Cerberus attack. Cerberus abductions on Banning is related to a certain ambassador's missing son. Okay. What is the fucking dig site thing? Oh, Anne Bryson. I think it's something to do with Leviathan. Find Anne Bryson. Anne Bryson is the best source of information about the Leviathan artifacts. Search the Pylos Nebula to find her. Right, that's the Pylos Nebula. Yep. Okay. Mystery solved. It's either that I do that mission or I do the. I think Leviathan is a DLC. I get a feeling I'm gonna check that right now. And then I'm gonna end stream soon. In seconds, I'm gonna end the stream, but Mass Effect 3 Leviathan is a DLC pack for Mass Effect 3, available for 800 points on some store, BioWare points on PC, or $10, 10 USD on consoles. Okay. Available as a part of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Yeah, so it seems like the whole thing seems, yeah, kind of disconnected. I was right. Leviathan is a DLC. I guess okay, so I don't have to be afraid of doing DLC stuff. It won't interfere with the main story, definitely. Anyway. It's either that or I go to Benning. A lot of content packed away in the DLCs. So it seems like replaying the game, replaying it as Legendary Edition is the right choice, because I think when I first played the game, I played it early. I didn't, I didn't get all the fixes and patches. I didn't get the DLCs. So yeah. My shepherd's gonna chill here. Just gonna stare. Oh wait, yeah. I got another model. It's my collection. Well, my collection on this part of the wall, it's complete. This other collection though, it's missing way more. Way more ships. Anyway. I'm just gonna chill here, we'll end the stream. Sun's up, so that's the other motivation to end the stream. If I don't stop, then it's gonna get too bright, and then I'm gonna have issues with sleeping at the correct time. So yeah. I might actually even... No way, I did check that I was properly streaming before I resumed streaming. I was afraid that I'd spend another hour yapping without all of that being recorded. And if I'm gonna shout into the void, I need proof that I've shouted into the void. Well, anyway, let's hope that the world at least stays stable for the next couple more months until I can get into a safer place, more stable location where I have like a support network instead of being all alone in a foreign country. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. Sweet dreams.